Okay? Right, yesterday, Shlomo asked a question if by Shabbos we know if you missed Havdalah Motzei Shabbos, you could still do it the next day. The Gemara even says, we're going to bring this Gemara soon, that even you could do it all the way till the end of Tuesday. The question will be, what about Yom Tov? After Yom Tov, could you do Havdalah the next day, or you have a few days or not? So the Pashtus, I told him right away, it's not shaykh the whole thing to Yom Tov, it's only Shabbos, because we see the Gemara where it's coming from. The Gemara in Masechet Pesachim, the Gemara says over there like this. It's Daf Kuf Vav Amud Beis. Amar Rav Yosef Amar Shmuel. Toam eno mekadesh, toam eno mavdil. If you ate something before Havdalah, according to Rav Yosef, you cannot make any more before Havdalah. You cannot make any kiddush or no Havdalah. But Rabba Amar Rav Nachman Amar Shmuel. Toam mekadesh v'toam mavdil. If by mistake you ate before kiddush before Havdalah, even though you're not supposed to, you still could do kiddush for Havdalah. Now Amar Rava Hilchasa. Rava is the basra of all of them. He's after them, and he passes like this: Toam mekadesh v'toam mavdil. You could even you ate before Kiddush Havdalah, you could do Havdalah. Umishal Kiddush berev Shabbos. Mekadesh velach kol hayom kuloi ad Motzei Shabbos. Somebody forgot to make Kiddush Friday night. He could do the whole day during Shabbos. Umishal hivdil b'Motzei Shabbos. Somebody didn't do Havdalah Motzei Shabbos. Mavdil velach kol Shabbos kula means the whole week. Shabbos means the whole week. Now the page before that, the Gemara explained what's the pshat kol Shabbos kula the whole week. The Gemara says. Amar ben Rav Chia, Mishal hivdil b'Motzei Dafka Vav Modalachim Pesachim. Amar ben Rav Chia, Mishal hivdil b'Motzei Shabbos. Mavdil velach b'chol Shabbos kulei v'ad kama. Rav Zeira ad Revi'i b'Shabbos. Most learning ad Revi'i meaning ad v'lo ad b'chlal till the end of Tuesday. The Girs of the Rambam including Revi'i. The Bach says it's Tos Sofer. Some saying the Beisitzer of the Rambam are different Girs, but according Ruba the Ruba, including according to the Bach, even the Rambam asking it's only the end of Tuesday. Yeah. So the Gemara says the reasons for it because also Lagabe Gittin. If somebody says, made that tonight, I'll give you after Shabbos so much to the woman, but tonight that's going to be the get. So the Gemara says, Achre Shabbos means till Tuesday. And if he says, I give it to you before Shabbos, you make it tonight, after Wednesday, it's already called before Shabbos. Anyway, Akoponim, from here we see that the whole idea why you could still do Havdalah till Tuesday, because till Tuesday it's called Achre Shabbos, including Tuesday. It's called Achre Shabbos. After that already, it's before the next Shabbos. By Yom Tov, it's not shaykh to say that's after Yom Tov. It's called Yom Tov. It's just the day of Yom Tov. That's it. B'chamish also l'chodesh or b'shisha b'chodesh whatever we have Yom Tov. That's all. So it's not shaykh to say after. That was my quick answer. But nothing is simple by us. So when I looked into it, here is what Lamaisa. Before I go to the Acharim to talk about this Shaila, here's what the Shulchan Aruch and Siman Reish Tzadik Tes. The Shulchan Aruch says like this: Shogach v'lo hivdil b'motzei Shabbos mavdil at sof Yom Gimel. That's the seat of the Bahag, only first day. We're going to see soon where they're coming from, why it's only Sunday or till the end of Tuesday. According to the Bahag, and that's what the says the Mechaber brings us, V'yesh Omrim, only Sunday, no more. V'davka, Boire Priyagofen, Umavdil Men Kodesh L'chol HaValam, V'lo B'samim. L'kul Alma, after Motzei Shabbos, if you make Havdalah, you only make Boire Priyagofen, Umavdil Men Kodesh L'chol. You don't say no Broch Al B'samim. It's L'hoshev V'sanefesh, it's only Shaykh right there, Motzei Shabbos, when you feel that the Shema Yisrael goes away. If you feel it or not, they still say the Brocha, but not after that. And something near Motzei Shabbos only, it's a Brocha on the neck. ויש מי שאומר, the common Tom מבדיל, עד המין האחד ההבדיל בליל מוצאי שבס. אבל אם לא הבדיל בלילה, כיוון שתום שום אינו מבדיל. So the Beis Yosef conclude, even we're going to say that the time of Havdalah, you go till Sunday or till Tuesday, it's only if you didn't eat anything. If it's Tom, and the Alter Rebbe says that's not including water. Water is not called Tom. Anything else, if you had a te'im of anything else, that's it. You cannot do Havdalah after Motzei Shabbos. Now, so the Ramah says, Va'ikar kesvora rishoino, that the Chaber brought two opinions. If it's only till Sunday or till Tuesday, Kesvar Arishon you go till all the way till Tuesday. Okay, so that's Lamais again. So far, Motzei Yom Tov L'chora, it's no shaychus to it. So he comes to Rabbi Kiva Eger and he talks about this shayla. He says like this: Aval b'Motzei Yom Tov en lo tashlumen kol kach. They bring from Sefer Loshen Chachamim. Shemeit sheken eskimu Rabbon Chachamim Prague. So he brings the Rabbi Kiva from Sefer Loshen Chachamim that Motzei Yom Tov there's no tashlumen. Either you do on time the Havdalah. After that there's no Havdalah. Then he says, well, Anius Daiti is going into it. That's Yoshayach Havdalah by Motzei Yom Tov also tashlumin the next day. And he says, if according to the reason that's 3 days you have Yom Tov, it's not shayach. Like I said, Yom Tov is the 3 days. It's a shaychus after Shabbos. Yom Tov there's no such thing. But according to the Mandam of the Bahag, you do only Sunday. And what's the reason of that? What's the logic of that? Because since you could do Havdalah at night, Yom Hoylech Achre Halayla, the following day is continuation of the night. So you could do still Sunday. But nothing to do because the 3 days belong to Shabbos. Nothing to do with that. That's what we brought from Gittin, that the 3 days after Shabbos belong to Shabbos She'ovra. It has to do because Sunday it's a continuation of Motzei Shabbos. According to this, if you didn't do Havdalah Motzei Yom Tov, Motzei, the next day it's a continuation of Motzei Yom Tov. It's only one day. L'choyre you could do. He's more noted to say that. He's marich. The end he says like this. And by the way, the Mishnah Berurah brings us Rebbe Kiva Eger, and he says Nira Medvorah you could do Havdalah. However, this is a portion because the end of this is true. It says Rebbe Kiva Eger Oimed lenegdi ktas. He says even though he's more noted to make Havdalah and the day after Motzei Yom Tov, the next day, but still he feels hesitant about this psak. Why? Oimed lenegdi ktas. Mashkosav v'hag. The Atam Avdil. Hanimed the Mavdil Belel Motzei Shabbos. But im lo yivdil Belayla kevan shatoam shum eno Mavdil. Yeah, why? It says Tom Mavdil only Motzei Shabbos, but after Motzei Shabbos it says Tom Edom Mavdil. L'choyre, if the whole idea of Hemshech of Sunday because it's a Hemshech of Motzei Shabbos or Motzei Yom Tov. Hemshech. What the difference if you why can't you do Havdalah if you ate something on Sunday? If you could do it on Motzei Shabbos, you'd be able to do it on Sunday too. He says, "There's because can Chaber. Yes, Mishoim. Mizeh mashma the ikas man Havdalah rak belel Motzei Shabbos. The even da Yom Aleph imlel Motzei Shabbos akel chod." If you ate, what was it? Halacha, even you ate before Havdalah, you could still do Havdalah. You shouldn't, but yeah, but you could do it. So why can't I do it on Sunday? If I ate, mashma that the Sunday it's not the hemshech of Motzei Shabbos. Mimele, so the Tshuva Rebbe Kiva Eger mashma he hesitant if you could do Havdalah Motzei Yom Tov because if it's not the hemshech of the last night, you cannot do it. So. You could learn the tshuva the way you want it. I said the Mishnah Berurah understand that you could do it. However, the Chochmah Shlomo is also ma'arich in this inyan of Motzei Yom Tov. He's more noite not to make Havdalah the next day, and that's his conclusion. The Mavdil, yes, coming from different directions. Like I said, he's more noite not to do Havdalah, and that's his conclusion. The Mavdil atzov Yom Gimel. The Sobek Baruchas Lahokel. The Kaimelon Kavasayu. So if the whole idea of Tuesday. It's because it's Hemshech of Shabbos and Motzei Yom Tov. There's no Hemshech. Motzei Yom Tov is over after Yom Tov. He says. Well, the Didon, Yeshlam Kevan Del Matzin Chol Ben Yom Rishon Yom Beis VeGimel Avatam Mikach Denikrom Achar Shabbos. V'zul Azav BeYom Rishon Lo Shayach Havdalah. ואם כן ביום טוב וביום כיפר כיוון דלא מבדילים ביום שאחריהם גם ביום הראשון אין מבדילים וסופק ברוכס להוקל. So according to him you could argue back and forth. He has these other arguments. Chazal calling it 2 weeks after Yom Tov, Hemshech of Yom Tov. You could argue theoretically since sofek brachas lahokel. So his conclusion is not to make Havdalah. He's not to make Havdalah Motzei Yom Tov and the next day. Then I mean, all you could go is just one day after Yom Tov, not to make. So Lamaisa, you could say Sovek Brochas Lahokel. If it's a Shaila, you don't do it. The Kaf HaChaim brings few more poskim. He brings some Sheves from Beis Yehuda. He says he brings over there you could do Havdalah after Yom Tov the whole week till Shabbos. You could do Havdalah after Yom Tov. Aval Birkei Yosef, that's the Chidah. He brings that all the rise of Beis Yehuda he says is not convincing. He says and Lamaisa says you should not do it. And also that's how the Ben Ishchai pasken. So since Sovek Brochas Lahokel, so Lamaisa and Motzei Yom Tov, only Motzei Yom Tov, you can do it the next day or after that. You cannot do any more Havdalah without Sofek Brachas Lahokel. That so many poskim saying you could not do it. Even Rebbe Kiva Eger, the one saying you could do it, himself is mefakvek in his own psak. He says, Oimed Lenegdi, he says something against what I'm saying. He says from the Bahag. So Lemaisa, you should not do it. Also, Legabe Havdalah is Sunday. Baruch Hashem, we're in a kiruv business today, so he's doing Havdalah every Sunday for people that come to the shiur on Sunday. They didn't need Havdalah, so when I'm zakim with Havdalah, according to this, Tom and a Mavdil, if they ate before Havdalah or something, so if he did Havdalah for himself, he's doing it for them. If they ate, there's no Havdalah for them either. So not only that Shaila, what he asked about Motzei Yom Tov brings now back to a regular Sunday after Shabbos. Should not do Havdalah with the bracha for them on Sunday either, because most of them probably ate. They didn't fast and wait for Havdalah for the next day. Memela Tom and Mekadesh the next day. So it's not Shaykh Havdalah. Not only after the next day of Yom Tov, as sending the next day of Sunday. For those which is 8, it's not Shaykh Havdalah.